Should you buy brake pads from AliExpress?
Well, I decided to test them out, so you don't have to.
But why would you buy brake pads from AliExpress? Well, because they are 9 times cheaper than your standard Shimano pads. And if you ride off-road or in bad weather, or you're a slightly heavier rider, you'll end up having to change these things pretty often. And it's also fun to give a massive middle finger to Western bike brand price tags. There's a bunch of brake pads selling on AliExpress, but these ones seem to be the top rated ones. So I thought I'd give them a try. They're from a random brand called Buck Loss. They weigh 30 grams each, come with cooling fins, and the pad is made of a ceramic composite that says in the description it's for noise reduction mutes. Yes, very good. But how do they ride? I swapped the pads over and headed out to do some testing. Now, brake pads do need a little bit of time to bed in, so I spent the first couple of minutes jamming on brakes, and after 10 minutes they felt pretty good. So I did an emergency brake at 30k an hour, and they seemed to work pretty solid, easily locking up the rear. The front wasn't as good, but I also really don't have the best rotors on this bike at all. The pads did stop making a little noise after half an hour, but then I spent the next couple of hours riding it through mud, sand, God knows what else, and to my surprise, no squealing. Only from me when a car decided to turn into me. As for the longevity of these, I have absolutely no idea, but I'll be sure to let you know how they hold up. But how do they stand up against your standard Shimano pads? Well, the overall performance of the Shimano pads are better, but it's very minimal. These pads work really well at just a fraction of the price. At just £2.65 for a pair, that is wild. Or you could buy 10 pairs for £24, the retail price for just one pair of standard Shimano pads.
I just thought I'd say I have absolutely no contact with this company. I am just a very curious human being.
So I'd recommend these for commuting, off-roading, if you're just a weekend warrior, but if you're a hardcore racer or a wave weenie that cares about 10 grams, I'd just say stick to Shimano.